It began with silence. After months of patrolling the Orion Fringe, I thought I had seen everything space could throw at me. Yet, nothing prepared me for the encounter with her, a being from a world so advanced that even my imagination couldn't grasp it. Her name was Lysera, and she wasn't like any other alien I had met. She was part of an elite interstellar envoy, sent to observe humanity discreetly. Our initial meeting was tense, in the remnants of a derelict space station drifting near a dying star. We had sparred once, briefly, unintentionally, and I left her behind, thinking that was the end of it. But then the note appeared. The discovery. It wasn't delivered with a flourish. No holographic projection, no encrypted channel, just a simple metallic envelope, clipped onto my ship's docking bay by the tiniest magnetic hooks. My curiosity surged. Humans weren't known for leaving notes in space, and neither were aliens, at least not in the way I had encountered her species. I opened it carefully, the thin sheet of material shimmering faintly. Written in a language that initially looked alien, it slowly translated itself into English once I held it close. Human, if you are reading this, it means you survived your encounter with my world. What you do next may determine not only your future, but the harmony between our civilizations. Read carefully. I paused. Her handwriting, or what resembled handwriting, was precise, elegant, almost musical in its flow. Understanding her message. The note detailed her observations of humanity. She had been studying me personally, trying to understand our species' resilience, creativity, and unpredictability. According to her, humans had something rare, something her species lacked, an innate ability to adapt to circumstances without rigid adherence to protocol or logic. Your kind thrives on improvisation and empathy. Even when your technology fails, your mind finds a way. This is what makes humans formidable beyond measure. I felt a chill. She wasn't just observing me. She was analyzing humanity itself, using me as a case study. The note also included warnings. Her species was on the verge of an internal conflict, a rebellion within the galactic unity that threatened to spill into human space. She trusted me enough to reveal this, but only because she believed I could make a difference. Do not take this lightly. Decisions made by humans can tip the balance of life and energy in ways we cannot anticipate. The unexpected mission. As I absorb her words, a holographic map unfolded from the note, projecting coordinates deep in the uncharted Veyra Nebula. Her note explained that within these coordinates lay a fragment of alien technology, a relic capable of stabilizing or destabilizing energy grids across multiple star systems. It had to be secured before the rogue faction found it. I knew this was beyond anything humanity had faced before. Yet, the note carried an undertone of hope. If I succeeded, it could be the first step in forging a peaceful alliance with Lysera's people. The journey to Veyra Nebula. Traveling to the Veyra Nebula was treacherous. Dense clouds of ionized particles interfered with my ship sensors. I had to rely on instinct, intuition, and every bit of improvisation my species was known for. The note occasionally hummed, reacting to my proximity, guiding me with faint pulses of light. Along the way, I reflected on Lysera. Why had she trusted me? Why leave a note instead of appearing herself? Perhaps her species was bound by strict protocols, unable to intervene directly without consequence. Or perhaps she believed that human unpredictability was the only thing capable of succeeding in such a complex scenario. The Veyra Nebula relic. When I finally arrived, the relic was unlike anything I had seen. It floated mid-space, a crystalline lattice pulsating with raw energy. The moment I approached, alarms went off, not mechanical, but psychic. The relic sensed intent. I had to focus, channeling my own energy and calm to harmonize with it. "This is why you survived our encounter," I murmured to myself. This is why she left the note. The relic scanned me, probing my mind for purpose and intention. Minutes felt like hours, but finally it recognized me as non-hostile. A small hatch opened, allowing me to secure it. The relief was immediate, but the danger wasn't over. The rogue faction appears. As I prepared to leave, the rogue faction of Lysera's species arrived. Ships materialized from the Nebula, bristling with energy weapons. I had only seconds to react. The relic began to resonate in my hands, amplifying my own energy. I realized then that her note had done more than guide me. It had prepared me to interact with alien technology in ways no human had before. The battle was chaotic. My ship's shields struggled against their energy blasts, but every time they struck, the relic absorbed some of the force, redirecting it to me. I maneuvered with instinct, improvisation, and human adaptability. Despite the superior technology of the rogues, I survived because I harmonized with forces that even the alien warriors didn't fully understand. Lysera returns. After the last enemy ship was destroyed or repelled, a familiar presence appeared. Lysera. She had come, not to fight, but to observe and ensure the relic's safe transport. "You succeeded," she said, her violet eyes calm and piercing. "I knew you could. Humans, your species never ceases to amaze me." "I had a little help," I replied, gesturing to the relic. She shook her head, smiling faintly. "No, you were the key." The note was guidance, but it was your choices, your adaptability, your empathy that made the difference. The revelation. She handed me a secondary note, smaller, personal. "Human, this is not just about survival. You have demonstrated qualities that my people rarely see. Courage without arrogance, strength without cruelty, and intelligence without rigid adherence to rules. You may not realize it, but your species is ready to play a greater role in the galaxy than we have ever imagined." It took my breath away, not just because of her words, but because she had seen me, truly seen me, in a way no other being had. Her trust, her recognition, it changed something in me. Humanity wasn't just surviving in space. We were beginning to be understood, even respected. The departure. I returned the relic to human authorities, careful not to reveal its full potential. Lysera stayed behind, returning to her people, but not before leaving one last message, embedded in my ship's communication system. "This is only the beginning. Remember, human, your greatest strength lies not in weapons or technology, but in your spirit. Do not let it falter." As I watched her ship vanish into the starlit expanse, I realized that the note had done more than guide me. It had opened a bridge between humanity and a species more advanced than anything we could imagine. Sometimes survival is more than instinct. Sometimes it's about connection, understanding, and trust. And sometimes a simple note from an alien woman can change the course of a lifetime or a civilization.